Welcome to Dean Smiles, episode 11. And you can see I'm moving, I sound better. I'm not quite 100%, but definitely feeling better than last time. Before I start, I have to laugh. I know I used to make fun of how people looked at me talking to my GoPro in a retirement community. I guess it's pretty much anywhere, because I'm in a regular community and I'm getting quite the looks. Oh well, here we go. Episode 11, Radar Smiles. And going along with Mr. Brown's precepts from Wonder, it's not the load that you carry, but how you carry it. And I'm going to add to that, and it goes with this week, who you carry it with, because that's definitely the theme that goes along with my Radar Smiles title. Well, we're back in Minnesota, but we had to get here, and this is home. So our 1,700 mile journey started last week, and we were going to, our initial plan was to check off 3 or 4 more national parks. We love to do national parks and see them and take them in. So we start off with Petrified Forest. Incredible, the science. I mean, the tree trunks that were petrified wood. It is amazing. The science teacher in me was going crazy. Had a blast. You can see it. It's definitely worthy of seeing. And we had a good time. Our hearts weren't in it. And we were just, because we still have some life events that are going on, and there is a different level of responsibility when you're home versus in Arizona. And also, and I'm gonna link it right up here, I believe, is the ongoing dealing with the negative people in your life and pushy people, you know, because just moving forward with that, it all has a piece of it. But the Smiles Radar started. We drove from Petrified Forest to Cortez, Colorado, and oh my gosh, stayed at a cool, Cortez just looks neat. I'd like to revisit this town. And we stayed at the hotel, and it was Holiday Inn Express, and everyone was treating us very respectfully and nicely, and all, you know, they're paid to do that, right? Well, I was coming down to the lobby to check out, and this Cada, C-A-D-A, long shot, she was behind the counter she was 20 something, and she was busy and juggling and dealing, and we just made eye contact. And she just blasted me a big warm smile, and there were a lot of people in the lobby, so it's just like, do I look different, funny, what have you? And she just says, you know, hi, how are you doing? What can I do for you today? And she was so bubbly, and I just told her, I said, Kata, you have a great smile, and it looks like you're having a great time with your job. And she goes, oh yeah, I've worked here for 2 years, and I just love it. I've worked my way through it. I started working in the in housekeeping, and I've worked my way up the ladder, and I see myself staying here for a while longer. I really like it. And another lady walked by, and she goes, yeah, me too. She goes, I've been here 5 years, and this is the best job I've ever had. And they just emitted and shared their smiles in a way that it warmed my heart. We drove through the Rockies, great time. The mountains never ever get old. And then we got our next night in Fort Morgan, so we postponed our checking off our national parks just because we decided we were going to get home. Stayed in Fort Morgan at Hampton Inn. Friendly and stuff like that. And in the morning, a lady about my age, you notice how I group everybody about my age? Not everybody, but, and Jackie, and she was working the breakfast station and just going around, are you okay? She was being there, fish philosophy, for everybody, and not just lip service. You know, she was like, oh, it looks like you need a little more milk on your oatmeal. It's right over there. Can I get you some? How do you like the eggs? And I talked to her for a while, and she says, it's gonna be a great day. And she goes, wait a minute, it is a great day. And she was sweating from working so hard, but she had a big smile. And then she just stopped what she was doing, and she goes, how's your day? What lies ahead? Are you traveling? Are you going west? Are you going east? She genuinely wanted to know, and it started out with her smile radar when we made eye contact. So those were the strangers in our life. And I should back up. The smile radar really started 7-8 years ago. Look at this card. I still have the original card. My wife is a crafty lady, and crafty in skill, and she was looking for something for her sewing project. Excuse me, my nose is running. And she said, I think they have it at Walmart. So we went to Walmart. I didn't need anything, and so I was just walking around, and believe it or not, I don't enjoy hanging out in the sewing crafting area, so I was just walking, and long shot, there was this gal, dark-haired gal, and 20-something, I would say early 20s, and she had the biggest smile on her face. And you know how, whether you know, shopping at Walmart, Target, any department store, everybody's kind of in their zone, and she was just had a hop in her step, smile on her face, smile in her eyes, and it was just, it caught my eye, and I couldn't help but staring. I was just like, wow, you have a lot of energy. I want a little bit of what you have. And we made eye contact, and we were probably 20-30 feet apart, and I was just like, okay, busted. I was staring at you, and all of a sudden she turns and walks right towards me and hands me the card that I'm showing you, and handed it to me, and she said, have a great day, and walked away. Fast forward, I have used that card technique, well, first of all, finishing off the story with the gal at Walmart, it really stopped me. It put a smile on my face, and I literally stopped, smiled, paused, and I wanted to, you know, I turned around to talk to her, and I wanted to get more context to this card, and she was gone. And it was just like she vanished. Again, fast forward, I used to take decks of cards at school, and I would write the same message on the card that she wrote on mine. And when I was walking through the hallways and see someone that needed a boost, or someone that was just genuinely being there for someone else, I would just hand them the card, smile, and tell them to have a great day. And these cards were bouncing around my school for quite a while, and my principal came back in one day and he goes, I hear you're in charge of this, or you're the cause of this. And I was like, yeah, Tim, sorry. And he goes, no. He said, that's good. And I said, oh, I can't take credit. I'm just extending what someone did with me before. So that's where the smile radar really came from. So then to finish, and feeling the love of returning and of family and friends, and It started off, we were coming home, our neighbors, Ron, Slajana, and their 2 kids, Luca and Milo. Look at them, the way they shot me a smile, and they were just excited for us to be home, wanted to get together. Stacy, long shot from her driveway, she just, you know, big smile. Hey guys, I'm so glad you're home. I'm so happy you're home. Welcome home. I was going for a walk. Amanda was working on her yard, and she turned around, big smile. You know, you're home. Welcome back. And then to finish off the smile chain, we went to a baseball game. Ethan and Owen were playing, and Angie and Charlie knew we were coming. Angie saw us from the parking lot. Big smile, locked eyes. You know, the smile chain continued. Charlie was sitting on the other end of our row, gave us a wave, and then finished us off with Ethan and Owen after the game. And you know, I'm so thankful to have had the time to hang out with them, because you kind of get that own nonverbal communication. Ethan looks at me, we just kind of give each other a nod, and then Owen's always later. And Owen, we make eye contact as he comes, big smile, and they genuinely smiled and were happy to see us, and we were happy to see them. So as I reflected, you know, yes, there's some heavy stuff we're going through now. Every family does it. Every family has to do with it. But it's not the load, but how you carry it and who you carry it with. And being aware of your radar smiles, as well as the smiles that are being sent out to you. Because I am so thankful, feeling so loved, and it has turned into a pretty warm, good week. I would love to hear how you share your radar smiles, or you've been sniped, you've been caught with someone giving you a radar smile, and it just warms your heart, and it's nothing more than a smile. Nothing more than a smile. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I know I'm just in awe of when I look at the views, and you know, whatever it's viewed, if it puts a smile on someone's face, it's totally worth it, and it makes me smile, and I hope it makes you smile. Until next time, keep smiling and send off those smiling radar to and from the people around you.